Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it's been like a while, but we are finally back for some live watch-along action. I can't wait for this one as well. So I got that one going here. This has been a while since we did it for the Euros, but we're finally back. It's Premier League action as well. Doesn't get much better than that, does it? We've got our lineups on screen, as you can see. Very, very excited for this one here. Arne Slott's first game for Liverpool, and they take on the might of the up-and-coming Ipswich Town. Check all the audio is good to go. If you join us, let us know your score predictions in the comment section. We see the lineups on the screen there. It's going to be a very, very interesting game. Watching the build-up, you can see the energy, the noise at the ground. Ipswich, first game in the Premier League for 23 years. It's going to have a real bite to it at the start of this game here. Let's walk through the lineups. They're on screen there. Walton's had to come in and goal. The number one has picked up a knock for Ipswich. Leif Davis was fantastic in the Championship last season. Starts at left back. Greaves and Wolfenden at centre half. So that your normal centre halves for Ipswich Town. Axel Twanzebe plays at right back. Slightly different role for him, but he was playing there majority of last season. Massimo Longo, the Australian midfielder alongside Morsey. Connor Chaplin, keeping up for him. He'll be very exciting to watch at the number 10. Obviously, Amari Hutchinson, the big money signing, plays out on the left. Is Delap, the big money signing, also up top, and Burns on the right. For Liverpool, they're yet to make a sign this season, but boys, it's a strong starting line. Allison in goal. Robertson, Van Dijk, and Yarrell Quintus preferred at centre half under Arne Slott. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays right back. We know he'll get up and down that bar line and come into midfield when they need him. Ryan Gravenberch and Alexis McAllister occupy midfield. No Wataru Endo today. Dominic Szoboszlai is at the number 10. Ruben Dias on the left. Diogo Jota down the middle. And Mohamed Salah plays up top. We are merely 5 minutes away from kicking off here. So super, super excited for this one here. It's going to be intriguing. It's going to be entertaining, you'd expect. And what can we expect for this newly promoted side versus a side we know well, but under a new management? It's a different team. It's not Jurgen Klopp's team anymore. It's Arne Slott's team. It's going to be very, very intriguing. We're getting the pump up now, that build up to this game. I'll tell you what, you're going to have to be on it from minute one here in this game because it's going to be hectic. It's going to be high energy. We know Ipswich like to play when they have the ball at their feet. They'll want to try and impose themselves early on here. Liverpool want to try and control possession, take the sting out of the game because I tell you what, this ground is packed, it is loud, and they are ready to go. See big signing the last few days for Ipswich. Well, Calvin Phillips joined the club. He's actually on the bench tonight. And looks like they're picking up Smonix as well. So big signings from around Europe to try and strengthen this side. But as it stands, it is a very familiar side of what we saw go out in the Championship towards the back end last season. A side that secured automatic promotion in second place. And they came charging come the end of the season to try and catch up and finish top of the league. It's Kieran McKenna, Arne Slott. It's going to be very, very intriguing to see what the former Manchester United assistant can do in the Premier League this season. A club with so much history back in the Premier League, Ipswich Town. Two historic Premier League sides, proper Premier League sides, and here they come. And the roar will say it all. Here's the Tractor Boys, Ipswich Town back in the top flight for the first time over 2 decades. And they face off the might of the 19-time champions Liverpool on the opening day. It doesn't get much easier for Ipswich. They've got Man City next, but isn't this a moment? And for Liverpool, isn't this a big stumbling block? You don't want to play a newly promoted side on the first match, let alone a side that is having their first game in the top flight for 23 years. There's Ed Sheeran. The cameras are all over him today. The part owner of the club, investing in the club. And it is a circus, a coliseum of noise Liverpool with familiar faces. Mo Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's a fresh face on the sidelines. There's Kieran McKenna on screen, but Arne Slott takes charge of his first game for Liverpool. And that's the storyline in itself. There we go, the team news now. Get it on screen there. It's Walton in goal for Ipswich Town. Leif Davis plays at left back. Axel Twanzebe at right back. And his centre halves are Greaves and Wolfeden. Not going with a back five to start the season off. They're going with a traditional shape. Ipswich Town. Sam Morsey and Massimo Luongo play midfield. Captain, so important in terms of defensive coverage come last season. Massimo Luongo, a coverer in the double pivot right there. Connor Chapman, I think, will be the player to watch for Ipswich this season at the number 10. And Liam Delap joining for Man City for big money. Had a strong season for Stoke City last year. He leads the line. It's Calvin Phillips on the bench. Cameron Burgess also was a figure that was frequent last season. He's on the bench as well. Now to Arne Slott's first ever Liverpool side. Very familiar faces. It's Allison in goal. Andy Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold are the fullbacks. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Yarrell Kwanzaa at centre-half today. No Kanate. Gravenberch and McAllister in midfield. Endo not preferred under Arne Slott. Dominic Szoboszlai plays in behind Diogo Jota, and it's Mo Salah and Luis Diaz occupying the flanks as they've done so well in the last few years. Endo, Kelleher, Kanate, Nunes, Jones, Gakpo, Elliott, Tsimikas and Bradley all over the bench. They might have not made signing, but the squad is very, very strong. Tell you what, this one's going to be exciting from the start. All the eyes on Amari Hutchinson, all the eyes on Mo Salah. I've got him in my fantasy team as a captain, so I want him to be scoring today. It's going to be an intriguing battle, this one. So much unknown. Seconds away now. There's Arne Slott, the latest Dutch manager to join the Premier League. How will Liverpool perform? How did Ipswich approach the start of this game here? So many questions. And we're going to get the answers here in a few seconds' time. The Premier League feels like it's truly back with a Saturday midday fixture. The sun's out here. It is a fantastic day. A proper August day. That noise is deafening. Back-to-back promotions for Ipswich. 2 years ago, they were kicking off a League One campaign. Now they're playing the might of Liverpool. And we're underway. Season 24-25 is kicked off for Liverpool and Ipswich. A fresh start for Liverpool. Fresh face in the Premier League, Ipswich. Andy Robson straight away getting a ball into the box, headed away. Greaves initially. Forced the feet of Luis Diaz once again. Fantastic summer's day, almost, as we approach winter in the United Kingdom. That ball clear, only fires Trent Alexander-Arnold, and he puts it out for an Ipswich throw. And Liverpool approach this one here. Ball back with Allison. It's not going to be the same crazy intensity up and back like was under Jurgen Klopp, but there's going to be that still pressing nature, that willingness to play on the ball. Almost how Klopp was revolutionising that squad last season. A willingness to play on the ball, play in possession. Not so focused on the pressing style of football. Fantastic challenge goes in there by Greaves. He's established himself early and the crowd loves that challenge. Van Dijk now with Andy Robertson. He had obviously the early exit from the Euros. We've got no... Oh, there we go. To focus the camera on the manager. The Murray Hutchinson broke through. And then always said it all. Shaky start for Yarrell Quansah. Debutising alongside Virgil van Dijk today ahead of Ibrahim Konate. That ball's rolling Dominic Szoboszlai. Alexander Arnold. His clearance deflected out for a Liverpool throw. That's actually the poor ball from Virgil van Dijk that was cut up by Murray Hutchinson. And actually Quansah is the one that come across and blocked the shot. That ball sprayed out to Luis Diaz now. He's got Axel Tuanzebe for company. Rolls up on Andy Robertson. Back with the Colombian. Liverpool want to making a bright start here. There's Quansah. Great to have the Premier League back. I don't think I actually mentioned my prediction. It is going to be the same as my prediction video. Oh, it's a poor touch on Robertson. And Burns is through. Referee let it play. Burns gets it back. Cross into the box. Over the head of Hutchinson and out. For a goal kick. There was a moment there. Andy Robertson's touch got away from them. Shaky start from Liverpool. As I'm going to say though, I went Liverpool 3-1. And I think they should hold on for a result like that. I can't imagine it's going to be a really congested affair. Maybe initially it might be, but I think this game opens up and becomes quite the basketball end-to-end type affair. Have to wait and see though. Shaky start so far from Liverpool at the back. Van Dijk with a long lofted ball searching for Mo Salah. Keeps that in fantastically well. Trent clipped by Delap. Liverpool with a fantastic pre-season. Always coming from the Liverpool end now as well. They're up behind their side and their new manager. Andy Robertson now. He's defeated Luis Diaz. And Szoboszlai is brought down by Massimo Luongo. I think the referee just letting Sam Morsey know that enough's enough. Too many challenges flying in. The adrenaline flying for this Ipswich side in the early moments here. Positive start there for Ipswich. Willing to press, willing to get at the opposition. That's how we saw them in the Championship. That's why they're so successful in the Championship. Pace of play, willingness to throw numbers forward, pressing from the front. All features of Kieran McKenna's side. Jota's rolled. Wolfenden, and that will be the first yellow card of the game. It took 5.5 minutes. It's the Ipswich centre half to pick up the first yellow card. Smart from Diogo Jota, and Ryan Gravenberch was almost still on goal if he had the advantage paid. As it stands as a Liverpool set piece from a relatively dangerous spot, which Andy Robertson can use that left foot and try and whip towards the back post there. Kwanzaa, Van Dijk, the major targets. Teasing ball from Robertson. And a foul by Gravenberch on Massimo Luongo. Arne Slott already barking the orders. Such enthusiasm around this Ipswich side, but so much intrigue around Liverpool's. See how they shape up here. Burns headed down, just out of reach of Hutchinson. Alexander-Arnold looks like he's holding that right back position. Not actually coming to midfield as of yet. Only been 7 minutes into this game, but it's been as expected from Liverpool. Holding position, no inverting fullbacks or Sabozza dropping deep in the midfield. It's all as it says in the sheet. And the press from Liverpool successful. Chance Liverpool just to turn the pressure here. It's the fair to Ryan Gravenberch now. McAllister. That ball doesn't quite find the feet of Diogo Jota. Luongo plays that ball into lap. Back with Sam Morsey doing what he does best, which is be everywhere. Pick up the ball in so many dangerous positions. Feder now. Now come Ipswich on this left-hand channel. Floated ball, which Robertson quite smartly cushions the chest back to his keeper, Allison. It's a poor pass from Yarrow Kwanzaa. One back by Ipswich into the feet of Hutchinson now. Hutchinson's pass is poor as well. Here comes Diogo Jota. Support in the form of Mo Salah. Salah stretching and reaching it. And his cross blocked by Greaves. Seems to be everywhere at the moment. Corner for Liverpool. What can Liverpool produce from this corner, the first of the game? Andy Robertson took this ball in. The referee wants to have a chat with something. Take two for Andy Robertson. After Luongo and Diaz had a bit of a chatting to by the referee. Be Diaz again. He's a left-footed in-swinger. With pace. Greaves meets it again. Seems to be at the heart of everything for Ipswich right now. Hutchinson being Sabozza out of that. And momentarily it's 3-on-2 for Ipswich. Here comes Hutchinson. And just showed too much for Trent Alexander-Arnold. That pass was poor and short of his compatriot up top there with him. Luongo nicks that off Mo Salah. Morsey fouled by Alexis McAllister. Captain winning that foul there. That's an intriguing battle that one will be. Alexis McAllister and Sam Morsey, two absolute workhorses in there. They want to get on the ball as much as possible and get their team moving forward. One trying to establish his name in the top flight. Here is the skipper. Lofts that ball towards Greaves. Does get a touch on it. Picked up by Luongo. Here's dink ball to no one in particular. Hat clear by Alexander Arnold. Into touch. Here's Wolf Eden. Good pass to both teams' football. We're seeing Liverpool employing that press that we expect under Arne Slott. Fans wanted a foul. No foul, though. Gravenberch wanted Jota, but he was offside. Here come Ipswich. They want to go quick here. Delap. Turning, but can't get past Yawel Kwanzaa. A lot of back and forth in the midfield area. Sloppy start from both sides. Trent's ball. Salah chases. Walton quite smartly with his head. Clears. What's that Morsey? Approaching a quarter of an hour on this one. Searching ball for Liam Delap. It's a great take from Delap. Former City striker couldn't quite get away from Yawel Kwanzaa done fantastically well. That's a poor challenge by Murray Hutchinson. That should be and will be a yellow card for the former Chelsea man. I don't know what he's complaining about. It seems like a pretty clear yellow card to me. I'll listen to the feet of Van Dijk as they want to play out from the back here. It's been a Mo Salah. Despite all the rumours towards the back end of last season and the start of this, he still remains at Liverpool. Dominic Szoboszlai to start this season like he started the last. Unlike the last one to continue that form for longer periods of this season. At least Liverpool fans will be wanting that. Jota. Here is Dominic Szoboszlai. Mohamed Salah. Oh, it's broken up by Greaves yet again. Out for another Liverpool corner. Greaves has been the thick of everything right now. Salah held his run just well enough. The cutback didn't look to anyone in particular, but Greaves didn't know about that and he had to get rid. Robertson to take. Another quick flashed in ball. McAllister. To get away from Tuanzebe on his foul Vedden. Just momentarily a bit on the back foot here. Liverpool have the majority of the ball and the attacking threat across the last 7 to 8 minutes here. It's the first time seeing Trent just wander into midfield here. So that he goes back to right back. It's Van Dijk. Now to Gravenberch. Oh, he's not a great ping. Oh, just out the reach of Mo Salah. Hot start, though. That's a classic Mo Salah run. Turn the shoulder and try and get him behind, and Leif Davis keeps him on. Oh, it's a great ball, and Salah just couldn't quite take the ball down at full stretch. Third of the way through the first half. Liverpool with 66% possession, as you see on screen. Altonak's clear. Iron to that August sun. Trent. That was Dominic Szoboszlai. It's well blocked for Massimo Luongo, but it's behind for another Liverpool corner. Can they make more of this delivery into the box? Tell you what, it feels like the pressure's just starting to turn here for Liverpool. Just feels like they might get a stranglehold of this game here. I think if one goal goes in, we see this game open right up. It's Robertson's ball. Bit more loft for that one there. Greaves again. Meets it first. Salah back to Alexis McAllister. Alexander-Arnold darting a ball in looking for Mo Salah. Great take from Mari Hutchinson. He wins a foul off Luis Diaz. Holding up well though, Ipswich. Greaves isn't doing much harm for his reputation in the first 17 and a bit minutes of this game. Seems to be everywhere. Alton looks long. Comes up with Diaz. Oh, Luongo put his head where you shouldn't be putting it. Ends up winning the ball back for his side though. Just a momentary string of possession here for Ipswich, looking to play out. Oh, and that turned into a back pass and nearly wandered towards the back of the net. Alton was across to it though. Fans urging him on. They want to see some attacking football. That's a foul from Robertson. Burns has done very well there. Rolled him and got the foul off the Scottish left back. Ipswich's first chance to really threaten this Liverpool goal. Captain Morsey over this one. And the referee. Morsey's put the ball back where it belonged. Morsey's delivery now. What can you do with this? Ball deep. Greaves got a head on it. Oh, and Allison's made a good save. Wow. Didn't look so convincing from Allison. Greaves looks like he's onside. Gets up strong. Actually, in the end, he just smothers it. There's your first moment there in the Premier League. Your first shot on target. It's come to Greaves. He's, as I said, just seems to be a magnet to the football right now. Alexander-Arnold. There's your warning shot, Liverpool. First goal, so important, you feel. Alexander-Arnold towards Mo Salah. Broken up by Leif Davis. It's a much more pragmatic performance so far, and this one's what we used to him marauding down the left-hand channel. Linked away to Chelsea, United, even Liverpool as well at the start of the window. Such a fantastic season in the Championship. Liverpool look to play one-touch football out from the back. Again, searching for Mo Salah. Morsey's header. Hutchinson's flick. Burns now. Wins a throw off Luis Diaz to the great reception to those fans. after a strong sort of 7-8 minute spell, it sort of swung back in Ipswich's favour here. I say that Walton's kicked it out of play for throw. Here's that replay of that header. Just out muscles Quansah in the end. I thought it was more to the quarter than that, but nearly just slid underneath the feet of Alison Becker. And cheering a very animated figure. Gets allowed by Trent. Crossfield pass looking for Lewis Diaz. Broken up by Haxel Twansby, who definitely want to win this game as a former Manchester United graduate. Against the arch rivals Liverpool. Hutchinson away for the first challenge. And a win a foul for Ryan Gravenberch, who slid in. It's Calvin Phillips from Scream. We might get to see some of him in this game. Obviously had a decent enough pre-season Man City with a plethora of absences there, so he would be match fit. He's a player that desperately needs to revive their career. Maybe Ipswich might be the beneficiaries. Luongo. Now Leif Davis. A foul from Quansah and Delap. That might just be the final warning for Yarra Quansah. Home fans wanting a card, not getting it. You don't ask, you don't get, though. There's Wolfenden. Morsey around the corner to Hutchinson. Liverpool at the moment just can't get the ball and kick the ball. It's Ipswich the ones have the majority of the ball over the last 5 to 10 minutes. Saying that they give it away, and here come Liverpool. Burns nipping at the feet of Alexis McAllister and fouling the Argentinian, and will get a yellow card for his troubles. So the anger of the home fans. We've seen a number of those that are challengers fly in already, and most have gone actually unrewarded in terms of yellow cards. Out of nowhere, Burns picks ones up. Probably a victim of everyone else's poor challenges. Both managers barking their orders. Liverpool do it here. There's a real willingness to play one-touch football out from the back and spray this ball to Mo Salah. That time it's worked. Sabozza to back to Mo Salah. Here come Liverpool. Shots are drifting out wide now. Gets a return ball from Robertson. Twansby does well. But not well enough because it's a corner for Liverpool. The fans letting their feelings heard about the referee. You know what? Quite fairly as well. Interesting start. This one here. Especially compared to how it was officiated last night. That being said, it's another corner for Liverpool. They're fourth of the game and Trent's first to take. Straight into the hands of Walton. Twansby. Out of place is a linesman. Liverpool get the ball back. Frenetic sort of last 5 to 10 minutes. As Van Dijk gets it underway from his own spot on the touchline there. Just wanting to press from the front here. Almost going man for man. And pressing this Liverpool back line. Here's Verge. So intriguing to see this style of football Liverpool are employing. It is long ball to Salah at the moment. That time it's worked. Salah's taken it down. Left Davis in the way. Jota's nicked it back off him though. And Davis in strongly to the eruption of those fans behind the goal. 1v1 against Jota and Salah. His hands full for him today, Leif Davis, but he started fantastically well. Him and Greaves on that left-hand side of the defence, looking mighty fine so far. Andy Robertson's 4th chance to hit the ball into the box. Liverpool's 5th corner of the opening 27 minutes. Will the pressure eventually tell? So far, no threat from the set piece. Another whipping ball. It's bobbled around and in the end, Moulton easily collecting. And a foul from Harold Quansah appears. A little bit weak. Not sure about that, but fair play. Quite a bit of an opening day vibe about it. Both teams filling each other out. A little bit rusty in possession. Especially how both teams want to play their energetic style of football in the ball, in possession. A free kick to Ipswich there. Kieran McKenna, I think, will be over the moon with this start. Half an hour in. Yet to really concede a big chance. Probably had the chance of the game for themselves with Greaves' header. We saw last night at Old Trafford, it took a while to simmer away before it started to really grow into an entertaining affair. It was around this time of the game last night is when Manchester United started to turn up the pressure. Can Liverpool do the same? Fed them back to Walton. Hits long towards Liam Delap. Does fantastically well. Had that ball down. Picked up by Luongo. Instead of Mari Hutchinson. He's brought down by Dominic Szoboszlai. Very cagey so far. Can Liverpool make something of this? Sorry, can Ipswich make something of this? Set piece. Target obviously grooved out of that first initial header. Axel Twanzebe in there as well. Liam Delap. More suitable figures. Towards Greaves. He heads back into a dangerous spot away from Yarrow Quansah. Also trying to repel back in, but ends up with a long ball that Mo Salah can go chase. Davis wants to face him up. And that is going to be a corner kick. Once again, though, does fantastic well to cover off. I'd be the hardest player to defend 1-on-1 in the league, Mo Salah. Has a good 5-metre head start. Close down that space well and then gets a very important foot in. You know what? It probably is an Ipswich goal kick. Fantastic start from Leif Davis. Half an hour in, 15 to go. In this opening half, it has been a bit stop-start, but frenetic at best. Robertson again. Oh, nearly went to the feet of Gravenberch. Thought that's a Szoboszlai. McAllister beaten to it. Delap can play Hutchinson, and he's 1-on-1 with a keeper. Trent gets back to cover him off. Pass a few. Hutchinson, and saved by Allison. And just for a moment, Liverpool looked all at sea. Committed numbers forward. Fantastically well done there, but I think it was by Burns. It was Chapman, I think, in the end. And then fed out by a Delap to Hutchinson. Gets past Trent. He thought just have a shot here. But had to wait a little bit longer because Gravenberch getting back. And it just took a bit of the sting out of the attack in that shot. Salah tries to roll Davis. Ends up fouling the left back. Not happy with the decision. It's understandable. And Dominic Szoboszlai looks like he's getting some... a gash to the face of Dominic Szoboszlai. Momentarily, Liverpool will be 10 men. To get that traded to. Hutchinson. Just too much for Burns to get a hold of. That chance again. Hutchinson on the counter attack. Thing is that him waiting for Gravenberch to come through, that sort of takes him away from goal and takes the sting out of that shot. Maybe a first time finish. Make it a reasonable opportunity there. Trying to be back to Fedden. Can find the one go now. The ever valuable Sam Morsey. Lofts it in towards the lap. It's cleared up by Yao Kwanzaa quite comfortably in the end. Hutchinson now. And Trent does well. Really, really well. Sprays the ball out to Diogo Jota. I think he's just miskicked that pass. Picked up by Luis Diaz though. I don't see much of the Colombian outside of the first few minutes of this game. It's been more and more Salah. A lot of Diogo Jota. As much as Alexis McAllister and the Colombian as I would have expected early into this game here. So now Liverpool have not had a bucket load of possession as of yet. It's Van Dijk and now Andy Robertson. Arsene searching once again for Mo Salah. Davis across well yet again to head back to his keeper. Tried it probably 7 or 8 times. Try and find Mo Salah. Just isn't working yet. I think that's an alternative option. Because Leif Davis looks quite comfortable closing down or winning the aerial duel. It's the last 10 minutes here of the first half. Maybe a little bit of stoppage time due to the stop-start nature of this one. But hardly a plethora of added time you'd expect. Here's Leif Davis now. That ball hit over. Out for a throw. Kwanzaa. Funny old start for Liverpool. Felt like they were going to grow into the game and get an opener. They seemed to have almost gone backwards since the 18th and 19th minute mark. Great closing down from Connor Chaplin. Liverpool going to play out from the back. That's a poor pass from Alisson. I've seen he's just a little bit off at the moment, Liverpool. Gravenberch nicks that back, though. Into the feet of Diego Jota. He can skip past the Morsi and Luongo challenge. And spread his leg. Oh, that back pass from Wolverton's poor. Oh, and Walton off his line. Smartly and quickly. Because Luis Diaz was hunting that ball. Fantastic from Jota to get away from the two challenges. Able to stretch his legs. That ball to Picasso was poor, and Wolverton's pass back was even worse. And just for a moment, you just thought Luis Diaz would get there and skip past Walton or be brought down by the keeper coming in for today. But fantastically quick off his line and great use of his hands there to quickly snap up that ball. It's Andy Robertson. Oh, smartly in by Tuanzebe, but ends up at the feet of Andy Robertson. And away from Alisson. Good take from Burns. Very handy start from my blonde brother on the flank here. His hand with that. And it took a while for the referee to pick it up, but eventually does call for handball. Well, that's... Gee. He just punched it, basically. Yeah, that was a deliberate handball. Yeah, the referees... the commentators said it on the broadcast. That's a deliberate handball as you can get. He's on the floor. He knows Jota's going to get there and literally just sort of punches it. Funny old non-decision. Eventually made the decision there. The referee yet again makes it about him. It's almost a joke. Robertson rolls it back to where he originally had it. It's Liverpool's set piece. Van Dijk's overhead. Quite comfortably climbed by Walton. It's Greaves. Oh, touched up McAllister, too tight. Chaplin will win the foul. To the Argentinians' disgust. I've never seen an Argentinian happy with the decision, but that's just me. There comes Leif Davis. This is what we expect from him. Marauding down his left-hand side. Back in the feet of Luongo. Davis. Looking for a little chip ball back to the Australian. Toe poked back by Morsi. Away by Yarrow Kwanzaa. Another foul. The referee doesn't want this game play at all. It has been stop-start deluxe. Start this one. Frustrating watch. Frustrating for the players, it looks like. He wins the ball. Funny old referee. Less than 5 minutes now to go. Past a bit of stoppages, but... Well, Davis goes quickly. Got a Chaplin. Hutchinson's ball in. Tuanzebe's header. Just over the crossbar. Dangerous hit again, though, Ipswich. They can quickly turn nothing to something, realistically. Quick take and free kick. Chaplin got on the end of it. That ball from Hutchinson wasn't that bad. Slightly behind Axel Tuanzebe, forcing to sort of loop the header rather than really get up and over it. Such a sort of heads over the crossbar with a lot of pace. Robertson wins that 50-50. That's a foul from Diaz into the back of Tuanzebe. Ipswich fans still pleading for the first yellow card for Liverpool. Won't come here though. He's got a Chaplin. The more he's involved, the better the Ipswich look in my eyes, but hasn't had much of the football so far. Virgil van Dijk. Fed in. Cleared. Poor touch from McAllister. He's initially done well to win that ball back. Luongo in strongly. It's not always a good sign when Diogo Jota goes down. Slow to get back to his feet, but luckily for Liverpool fans, he's back on his feet. Delap takes that in well. He's turned the Kwanzaa. And Delap on the goal. Oh, fantastic coverage in the end. I think it was Trent coming back, but what a take from Ian Delap. Just thought maybe he could have had a shot at goal. Look at this. Wow. Lets the ball bounce, hooks it around Kwanzaa, and then he was off to the races. Nisley halts, then speeds back up. Looking for Chapman. I think he had a shot at goal. That's what we saw from him at Stoke last season. A lot of good hold-up play. Wasn't really convinced with his finishing and goal-scoring ability, but was good in that part of the ground. Second Ipswich corner of the game. Davis delivering in again. Quaisley away. It was my Salah on the end. Fed into Luongo. Back to Davis. Blocked well by Andy Robertson. Marky van Dijk is a great defender. He's probably the best defender in the Premier League still to this day. Long throwing by Davis. Looking for Greaves. Davis sort of hooks it back in. Burns gets away from that initial challenge. Flips it off to Murray Hutchinson. He's come onto the right-hand side now. Diaz skips past Axel Tuanzebe. Inside of Luongo. And finds Mo Salah. And his touch just got away from him. It's sort of been a symbol of Liverpool's half. Okay, but not great. Bit rusty. So we're into the last minute of normal time. Plus, you'd assume about 2 minutes of stoppages. Kwanzaa now with Van Dijk. Into the feet of Alexis McAllister. Andy Robertson with a bit of space to pick his ball. Can't get it past the first central defender, Wolf Eden. Szoboszlai, McAllister, Diaz. Now with Mo Salah. It's Trent Alexander-Arnold. And that's well and truly over the crossbar. Better for Liverpool, though. A little more incisiveness in the passing. It comes to Trent. Just couldn't keep his shot down. Leaning back on the ball. Just the 1 minute at a time to finish his first half. Moulton goes long. Gee, Gravenberch's touch was a little bit loose. Liverpool get away with it though. Here's Trent. Dropping the ball off to Dominic Szoboszlai. Back with Trent. Liverpool look like they play out the half. That is that. Would have been a positive first half for Ipswich Town. They probably had the better of the chances. Greaves' header nearly snuck underneath of Allison. The lap turned and almost tested the goalkeeper. Liverpool came close late with Trent Alexander-Arnold, but they have not had the plethora of chances they would expect. It's been a tight, cagey Really scrappy first 45 minutes. But after the 45 minutes, it's Liverpool 0, Ipswich Town 0. And it remains to be a tight affair. The Tractor boys will be happy. They'll be happier going into half-time. A lot more to play for in the second half. I'll be going for a quick break for the half-time break. Be back to keep this thing going in the second half. Do Liverpool strike, or can Ipswich create one of the first big surprises of the first match week of football? I'll be back in around 15, 20 minutes for the second half. Till then, guys, enjoy a bit of a break. Alrighty, here we go. Second half action just around the corner. Tell you what, first half that lacked a bit of quality. Stop-start nature. I think the ref basically ruined the first half. We can agree on that. But second half can be big. There goes Ibrahim Kanate. He looks like he's coming straight on. I like that call. Somebody's very good on the ball. Played the lines. They were just a little bit shaky, Liverpool, in the first half. Too much one-touch passing. Trying to be very direct to Mo Salah. I think they try maybe a different avenue this second half. Try and play through the lines rather than just long diagonal balls. As a Manchester United fan, I can say firsthand, it doesn't quite work playing long diagonals all game long. Arne Slott talking to Cody Gakpo. He might be a key introduction in this game. Maybe for Luis Diaz, who's been quite quiet. But it's sort of Liverpool how we would expect now with Kanate alongside Van Dijk. And the same midfield trio. Mo Salah's been involved, impacting, probably not to his want as of yet. Liverpool been rusty. Ipswich have been okay. But a lot for both teams to improve on come the second half. We've got a very exciting second half ahead. Can Ipswich cause a famous upset in their first game back in the Premier League? Or can Liverpool and Arne Slott get off to a perfect start for season 24-25? 45 minutes away. Let's see what this tale has got to tell us. Get underway, and it's the same confidence here on the ball from Ipswich. Here's Gravenberch, who's wanting to get more involved, you feel like, on the ball, driving Liverpool forward. Playing in that Wataru Endo role, which he did so well last season. Here's Luis Diaz. We're going to see more of him in the second half. Getting an Axel Tuanzebe and winning a corner in the first minute for Liverpool. Much better start for Liverpool. Gravenberch on the board, Diaz on the board, Diaz running at Tuanzebe. He's a very capable defender. We obviously saw what he's done for Manchester United on famous nights, especially that Champions League night against PSG, but you can get at him one-on-one. Now Kwanzaa looks like quite a dejected figure on the sidelines there. Is Trent to take this corner? Liverpool's 10th of the game, I believe. Can they make something more of this one here? Trent's in-swinger. Orton couldn't quite cleanly collect. It's bobbling around. It's Salah! Oh! And blocked, I feel like, by Graves again. That ball looked destined to find the back of the net. Dominic Szoboszlai finding McAllister. Liverpool making the fast start here in the first 2 minutes. Corner and a shot cleared off the line. If you're just joining us, interesting first half of football, owned by the referee and his whistle. For Ipswich Town, they have the same 11 out there in which they started the game with. Walton filling in for Muric, who's injured. Leif Davis at left back and Axel Tuanzebe at right back. It's been Greaves had a fantastic first half alongside Wolf Eden at centre half. Massimo Luongo and Sam Morsi are in midfield with Connor Chaplin behind Liam Delap, Murray Hutchinson from the left. And from the right, as we get this long ball across. Sorry, long ball into Luis Diaz. Skips past the defender, Diaz! Oh! And he's put his effort well and surely over the crossbar. Great feat from Luis Diaz there. And the other winger is Wes Burns for Liverpool. It's only one change from the first half. Alisson Becker in goal. Verge joined by Ibrahim Kanate now, who's replaced Harold Kwanzaa. It's crazy, blocked that Salah shot. Andy Robertson and Alexander-Arnold at fullback. It's Ryan Gravenberch in midfield alongside Alexis McAllister. Dominic Szoboszlai plays in behind. Diogo Jota, who plays on the middle. And it's Mo Salah from the right. And Luis Diaz from the left. And those Liverpool fans have been fine voice. It's like the second half here. If they've started much stronger, what we saw in the first half. Playing at a better pace. I'll be hopeful those Liverpool fans, they can put together a bit more control on the ball. Here's Diaz. Finding Trent Alexander-Arnold. That ball just not enough pace in it. He had to break his stride there and halts the Liverpool attack. Gravenberch, great turn to get away from Chaplin. Now with Robertson. Much more zing, pace, quality in Liverpool's game in the first 4 minutes. You can tell the difference. Probably their best passage we've seen since the real early moments of the first half. Gravenberch searching for Jota. Broken up by Wolfenden. Morsey, great play. Chaplin tries to free up Amari Hutchinson. Van Dijk's across to clean up there. Ipswich need a lift here, you'd feel like. Although Liverpool might start to dictate the game and dictate the control and the tempo of it. Burns, it looks like he's struggling. And the referees call for some physio treatment here for Burns. There's a problem that manager Kieran McKenna did not want. I'm seeing a comment. Here we go. Can I wear my United shirt backwards? For the reason, Dean. The name? Is that what you want? Or have I got a Liverpool fan here not wanting to sing a United shirt? I was worried we're in a United shirt on a Liverpool live stream. I can cover the badge with a mic. There you go. There's McAllister looking for Trent Alexander-Arnold. And what a ball. Oh, Luis Diaz looked like he was through. McAllister again, into the feet of Jota. The touch was poor. Jota doesn't look at his best. Dean is Lissandro Martinez. I'm assuming you're a Liverpool fan, so not happy with the kit. I apologise. But atop of the league, I'll take it. If it's only for one day, I will celebrate that day as long as possible. And it currently stands, we're still top of the league, so winners are grinners. Ball finds Davis, skips past Trent Alexander-Arnold. Picks his pass and the ball just unable to be controlled by Delap. Hook clear into Wolfenden. Heads to Greaves. Just nudged under it by Mo Salah. I will not be wearing the Martinez shirt backwards. It's green. It doesn't relate to Manchester United. Let's go with that. There's Davis. Oh, and there's a shout. The referee is not giving anything. It's offside. For a moment, I thought he pointed to the spot. It's worth a question. Look. Offside, yeah, Davis is offside. Again, he's got past Trent too easily. I can't wear a Liverpool shirt. Dean, that can't be allowed. Well, VAR's having a look at it. So that gives me the opinion that the referee thinks it's a penalty. The checking offside, I'm assuming the referee believes that it was a foul. Liam Delap. It looked clumsy by Van Dijk. Penalty though? It's the first time we're going to see VAR at Portman Road. Taking their sweet ass time like usual. VAR. And it is given offside. It looked it, and it was it. We still wait for semi-automated VAR with offsides. That would speed everything up. We're underway though. Alexander Arne looking long yet again. A conscious effort from Liverpool to hit the long diagonals in the hope of someone getting in behind, but for really not much success. Trent back to Ibrahim Kanate. He's had a little bit of worry since coming onto the pitch. With Andy Robertson. Defeated Luis Diaz. We're seeing more of, which is, for a Liverpool standpoint, exciting. Szoboszlai. Great little flick to Alexander Arnold. Finding Jota. Little dink in. It's Trent. It's Diaz. And it's over the crossbar. And they just overdid it. Liverpool left asking the question for a penalty. Fantastic play for Dominic Szoboszlai in tight areas. Takes Greaves out the game, and then from there it's sort of 2-on-2. Bit of a power play. Jota does well to pull that ball back. Pass from Jota to Diaz is onside. Nah, that is a penalty. That is a penalty. He gets the shot off and gets cleaned up. Walton doesn't touch the ball, cleans out Diaz. For me, that's a penalty. Diaz having a longer look at it. It's been cleared. Wow. No penalty. Looks like Wes Burns' day and race has been run. So a standing ovation here. Fantastic start to his Premier League career. Doesn't look like a dejected figure though. It looks like a hamstring strain pull. But he's caused havoc. And on comes a former West Ham man, Johnson. Lee Grant there. Ben Johnson on. Wes Burns will be off, and that looks like a sad sight to start your first Premier League game with a soft tissue injury. Former West Ham man will look to make an impact on the right-hand side there. Played time at right back, right wing. Never really got the opportunity to show what he was all about at West Ham. And a fresh start here with the Tractor Boys. Given away. Szoboszlai. Little flick on to find Mo Salah. Just feel like that substitute almost came at a good time for Ipswich because the pressure is building from Liverpool here. Carter trying to get away from Sam Morsey. He's trying to shoulder that ball out for a throw and does so. A fantastic start of this game, Sam Morsey. What we expect, what we saw from him in the Championship. There's Arne Slott on the bench. Wonder how long until the likes of Cody Gakpo, Darwin Núñez get introduced into this game here. Great one-touch football there. McAllister finding Robertson. Now Diaz. The pullback to Dominic Szoboszlai. And McAllister and blocked away from Wolf Eden. And Liverpool growing and growing to this game. Trent's ball in. It's a header and it scores. Wide from Diogo Jota. And you almost thought that'd be fine at the back of the net. Wow. Oh, look at the whip on that ball. And Trent's almost running away to celebrate. And someone like a Jota, he's so good in the box with his head. You just thought that'd find the back of the net. Great block initially from Greaves, from Szoboszlai. Wolfen, and then in the way for McAllister's effort. Liverpool absolutely now on top. Some of the one-touch passing, Szoboszlai is getting more involved. Diaz more involved. But my God, Trent's delivery was almost pinpoint. Fantastic. Ipswich under the pump. Since the start of the second half. Last quarter of the hour has been all Liverpool. Gravenberch now. Growing to this game, growing to this role he's occupied. Arnold finds Salah, who's got him behind. And he steps over to Diogo Jota. And it's 1-0 Liverpool. And it was bound to happen. And that is an absolutely sumptuous build-up play from Arne Slott's Liverpool side. The first goal under the new era comes from Diogo Jota. It's Diogo down the middle to find the back of the net. And Liverpool have lift-off in Arne Slott's era. Look at this here. Gravenberch gets away from the defender, drops off to Mo Salah. And this ball from Trent to find Mo Salah is pinpoint. If Davis caught flat-footed, Salah unselfishly finds Diogo Jota, and after missing a chance merely seconds ago, the Portuguese finds the back of the net. The tractor boy is shaky. Liverpool with life on Arne Slott. And is a very happy man. And Diogo Jota slots home the first goal out of the Slott era. Boy, I've been waiting to say that one. And the Diogo chance ring out here in Ipswich. And Salah's in again. Oh, and the pass is just ahead of Diogo Jota. And Ipswich shaky. And that was scintillating slot ball to a T. One touch passing, spreading the play, and beating the press. That was Ipswich's effort up the pitch. Tell you what, Liverpool had a fantastic start of this game, but that's what happens when Mo Salah's consistently running in behind. He just caught flat-footed once, and it told. Liverpool's first shot on the target sees him find the back of the net. All of a sudden, it's Diogo's name echoing out here in the stadium. Oh, great ball over the top. Here comes Andy Robertson. Liverpool with numbers. Tries to pull the ball back. Shouts of hand. A lot of shouts of hand. Very close though to Wolf Eden. That very hard to give a penalty for that. No, it's deflected off multiple legs. And the Liverpool fans are bouncing now. And they are playing some of the best football I've seen in some time. Worry less, people, worry less. It's a Liverpool back of old. It's one-touch football. It's playing through the lines. It's playing with pace. After a little bit of worry in the first half, maybe a bit of a spray at half-time, Arne Slott's got this team playing as we expected. Away from Greaves. Johnson with that header. Back from Gravenberch. To the feet of Andy Robertson. Now with Diogo Jota. Back with Jota. And deflected behind another Liverpool corner. And boy, that pressure is showing now. Liverpool clicking. Liverpool quick. And Ipswich responding with a double substitution, it looks like. Taylor. I figure we haven't seen much since last season. That was an important part, but not a pivotal part to their promotion run. Andy Robertson the take. Short to Alexander Arnold. Here's Trent. Just away from Ibrahim Kanate. Chaplin frees up Delap. And Delap's got 5 red shirts around him. Great running though. Loses his footing and It's a very wishful thinking from the Ipswich home fan to appeal for a penalty there. Fenton puts that out for a throw. Luongo makes way. Jack Taylor on in his place. And kind of Chaplin off. He's had a quiet game after I raved about him. Here comes Marcus Arne, who did have a massive impact on Ipswich's promotion last season from the bench and through some starts in a very busy championship campaign. Long ball finds Salah. Back to Szoboszlai. And it's Mo Salah! And it's 2-0. Too good. 2 goals. And it's Mo Salah yet again. And that's the 9th time he scored on an opening weekend. That's what Liverpool deserve. Piecing apart the Ipswich side. And it's legacy Liverpool right now. Mo Salah. Fantastic piece of football. Initially from Van Dijk. Plays that crossfield ball. Mo Salah spins him high and Leif Davis. Fantastic first touch. Cuts one inside. Gets the ball back. It's Axel Tuanzebe who's playing him onside. And a smart finish under Walton's outstretched right arm. And that's Salah once again causing havoc with Premier League defences. And Liverpool are firing in the second half here. Two-0, too good for Liverpool. And reality setting quite quickly here for Ipswich. In a matter of 5 minutes, it's gone from hope to despair for Ipswich. And Liverpool's muscles have collectively been flexed. Arne's causing problems for Alexander-Arnold. Great reverse ball to Delap. Liverpool just swarming Ipswich at the moment. Arne gets it back. Linking up with his substitute, Taylor. Davis's ball. Headed away by Kanate. Bit of promise there for Ipswich. Kanate with an important touch. Hutchinson out the sky. And blasts it up into the home end there. He can produce a remarkable Hutchinson, but that would have been out of this world. Another Liverpool throw. Szoboszlai wants that quickly, and that's just been the feel of the second half for Liverpool. It's been quick, it's been incisive, it's been dangerous. Gravenberch roaming into spots here. Oh, playing a fantastic ball. And it's Diaz away from Walton. And it's back to Salah, and it's all behind him. Once again, though, Gravenberch just wandering through midfield. Quiet first half, but he has come alive here in the second half. The Gravenberch of the Ajax days. Jota pulls that ball back. Tuanzebe to just get rid. Anywhere will do. Another fantastic incisive ball behind that Diaz got to, but his touch just took him wide. The cut back to Salah. Just didn't find the outstretched right foot of the Egyptian. He would have loved a third. Second goal, sorry. 1 assist so far for Mo Salah, but he's been everywhere come the second half. It's under Arne to take this one. Lofted ball in. Van Dijk rises highest. It's Harness who can take this ball away now. And find Hutchinson, but Trent's back covering. As we approach the final 20 minutes of this enthralling encounter. That second half, that said it all. 70% possession, 8 shots. A lot more possession. A lot more dangerous possession as well. Liverpool's first half was really disjointed and rough around the edges. This second half's been silky, smooth, and really sublime to watch. It's like Liverpool of old. It's like Liverpool that started last season. The energy, intensity, smooth nature to their play. Unworried by any situation. I tell you what, this win cannot go, well, this current lead, I won't say win yet, but this current lead cannot go underrated. Very tough to go to a newly promoted team. Opening day. The crowd are behind them, the energy they're playing with, positive start, and still come out and get a result. They're going to look like they're going to do that here. So Bosley looks to play through. Mo Salah down the middle. It's Salah. That's a very tame effort. Straight into the welcoming arms of Walton. Ipswich being pulled apart. You know, they got exposed a little bit in the Championship, but not to this degree. It's just the effect of the Premier League. So Bosley flying to that Taylor and Taylor. Now Davis. There's a real zing to this game now. Taylor. Now to the feet of Morsey. He's been sort of shut out in the second half here. Hasn't been allowed to get up the ball as much as he wants to. Wolfenden looking. It's Harness. Oh. He's volleyed Effo over the crossbar. But offside against the substitute. Strayed slightly offside there. The forward. Once again, Gravenberch turning and roaming into midfield and spraying the ball out to Luis Diaz. He skips past Axel Tuanzebe and pulls the ball back. Oh, and Sabosa was waiting. And it's almost looking like a training drill now for Liverpool. I was wondering why we didn't see more of this in the first half. Diaz just running at Axel Tuanzebe. Now pulling out the tricks, the Colombian. Now with Johnson. Hutchinson a chance to turn, but runs into the brick wall, the Dutch brick wall of Ryan Gravenberch. Trent. Past Harness. Out of the fit Dominic Szoboszlai. Mo Salah now. Running out Davis. Does well, the fullback. Harness is running out of space to go. Not doing very well to find Taylor. Liverpool locked Ipswich in for the moment. Morsey. Now we'll leave Davis. Can Ipswich play out of this press here from Liverpool? Tell you what, a goal now would make it interesting for Ipswich. Davis. Into a bit of Delap. Sprays that ball out to Ben Johnson. Robertson in the way though. Fantastically well to close out. A few more changes for the Tractor Boys. That's Liam Delap's Ipswich debut over. Almadadi will be on for him. Smodix comes on as well. It was a live wire in the Championships last season for Blackburn. He'll be eager to make an impact here. Positive change for Ipswich. Ben Johnson will now drop into right back to accommodate the attacking substitutions. Great turn for McAllister. Wins 2 duels. Fantastically well there. Gravenberch. Liverpool's passing in the second half has been quite superb. Connor Bradley's ready there on the sideline to likely replace Trent Alexander-Arnold. Gravenberch again. Space to roam into. Dominic Szoboszlai. It's a dangerous ball. Head around by Greaves. He can hold his head high. He's had a fantastic game, especially that first half. Swodix. Now with Taylor. Taking the sting out of this game just a little bit after Liverpool's incredible 15 minutes. Smodix just couldn't take it down in his stride, and Trent's back to clean that one up. Taylor's just taken out the Argentine Alexis McAllister. That is the substitution. Bradley will come on for Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's had a fantastic game. Lucky not to have an assist with that great delivery to find the head of Diogo Jota before he opened the scoring. One of the great balls. After disrupted pre-season, Trent gets an early rest. On comes the Northern Irishman. Fantastic season last year. One of my favourite breakout players of last season. Connor Bradley. Did a bit of everything. Right wing, right back, left wing at times. Played everywhere. Truly established himself as a capable player in the Premier League. And here he is. Skipping past the initial challenge and finding Mo Salah. And that's a fantastic ball on the outside of the foot to find Luis Diaz. The pullback to Alexis McAllister. He couldn't get away out of his feet. Mo Salah now. It's Gravenberch. Reverse ball doesn't look bad. It's fantastic from Luis Diaz. Another great ball in behind again. Diaz running at Johnson. Finding Andy Robertson. And it's a header from Shota. Didn't get my directional target on it and asked if it a little bit lowered in. Bit radical, that header there. To another substitution for Liverpool now. Diogo Jota's set to make way. Look at those. Cue those celebrations. Cue that celebration there. The iconic Diogo Jota celebration. The opening goal scorer in Arne Slott's era. And it's Cody Gakpo, the Dutchman who set the Euros alight. And there goes Diogo Jota off, and on comes Cody Gakpo down the middle. And Tsimikas also on. I think a lot of Liverpool fans are surprised it's still there after the summer. Costa Simicast remains at Liverpool and features in their opening game of the season. Play out from the back here. Canate winning that initial duel there. It's been good since coming on at half time. Raheem Canate. As we approach the last 10 minutes here, it has been a very, very impressive Liverpool performance in the second half. Almost polar opposites. The first half was disjointed, disconnected, looked rusty. And now the flag goes up. Yeah, it was a real ugly Liverpool performance in the first half. Passing, poor, energy seemed off. But almost similar to last season in many regards. Second half, they come out, the block's firing, and they could have had two or three more on top of the two they've already got. So, Diogo Jota missing a big chance. Mo Salah having his effort blocked and cleared. Same as Dom Szoboszlai and Alex McAllister as well. So, what's been made of Liverpool's pre-season and the lack of signings and Arne Slott joining. But if you take it on pure value, and I guess it's been a sort of 60-40 sort of split. I'm in the 60% club that Liverpool are definitely a still competitor to the title this season. Might not feel the exact same with the presence and the aura of Jurgen Klopp on the touchline, but it's still a fantastic squad. And you don't necessarily have to add anyone to this squad already. It was a squad that went 80% of the way last season to go into a title. It was a slip up in the last month and a half. That Everton result, West Ham result, so the two that rings a bell. Mo Salah's dropping performances, but you can't rule out Mo Salah. You can't rule out Virgil van Dijk. You can't rule out Arne Slot as well before you even see him play and his style of football. So I think it's been a very critical analysis of Liverpool and an maybe not over compensation, maybe just over negative almost. Pessimistic look at them coming into the season. They are a very solid side. They are a side with a lot of talent. I think this today shows it. And I said previously, this is not a result that can just be swept under the rug. It's actually quite an impressive performance here. The way the Ipswich promoted side opening day of the season. And they've gone and done it very, very well and managed this game perfectly. It reminds me a lot of those come from behind results. Actually similar to the Brentford result last season, where a lot of players go down injured during the game. Obviously not that disastrous, but very poor first half, slow to get going. But as the game got deeper and deeper, it felt like they could score more and more and more goals. So, a lot of these players being at the Euros, not having much of a pre-season and growing as the game goes, similar to Manchester United last night. I think they're all better for this result and this type of environment, this type of performance they've put up here. Salah found again. Bradley not quite the same wavelength. But Liverpool looking the goods. I think that's a statement made to the league. They're not here to take part. We'll just make the numbers up in the top six. They're going to go for it again. Positive start today. Alton long away from Canate. McAllister picks that ball up. Decisive to Gakpo. Now Szoboszlai. Bradley. Liverpool's past second half too has been fantastic. Look at this interplay. Bradley again. Diaz. Now to get that ball under control. Ben Johnson trying to gain an extra few yards than what he was allowed. There we go. Touchdown position like 32-3. In the second half after 7 apiece in the first. That says a lot. They have dominated it. Ipswich have lived in their own half, defending their own box and under the pump. They've tried to press. They've tried to congest tight areas, but Liverpool just wandered through the press. Ryan Gravenberch being the key to that, but also the performance. Oh, Luis Diaz and Dominic Szoboszlai have really grown into this game come the second half. Nothing to take away from Ipswich, though. They've been impressive. The first 45 was definitely really exciting to look at, and the way they managed the start of the second half when Liverpool were really conjuring up a lot of pressure. Here's Mo Salah. They've had a Gakpo. Just left it behind him. But yeah, it's still positive from Ipswich. We still need to see if they've got a bit more of a backbone defensively. As do a lot of these championship sides. All play a really open style of football. Ipswich conceded a fair chunk of goals last season. Southampton are a big one. They conceded a lot of goals last season. Do these sides have the backbone, unlike what Burnley had and what Luton didn't have a lot, and Sheffield last season? They're conceding a lot of goals and goals at key points in time. And that's what you sort of think if you're Ipswich. Now, after conceding that first goal in the 60th minute, can they prevent the second goal finding the back of the net minutes later? That's sort of the difference. That side that will stay up versus a side that's not going to stay up will do. So a lot to learn. A lot to learn quickly, because Man City next week away from home is the toughest fixture on the schedule you'd think. They've got them second straight after a game like this, a very fatigue-full game. High energy, a lot of sun, a lot of heat. Proper August day. That man on screen, Kieran McKenna, he'll know a lot about the league. Coaching under, being an assistant under Jose Mourinho, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Ralf Rangnick. He knows what it's all about. So he'll have to put the adjustments in. A big turnaround for next weekend versus City. Here's Davis. Can they nick a goal here in this one? Oh, great ball in. Smonix. Oh, now Alamy pulls the shot wide. Smonix is well offside. I don't know why the ref wasn't flagged earlier. I thought we were making a change this season with the offside flags. But, again, from last night to today, it's a lot different. Already worried with the refereeing this season. What's new in the Premier League? Allison looks long. Gravenberch again in midfield. Great take from Bradley. He hoofs long. Greaves in the way. Now Davis. Arne away from the initial challenge, and now you have to go and spread the game with Sam Morsey. Great feat from Murray Hutchison. And we'll get it back. Oh, and Van Dijk just in the way. Van Dijk looked cool, calm, collected at his best today. Had some worrying moments at Liverpool, but he's always been there. Diaz done well there in a tight area. There's that Colombian flair. Stitch home fast, letting him know all about it. They're still here in their thousands. None of them have left their seats. The opening game back in the Premier League. Harness nicks it back. Taylor, tried one too much. Now Szoboszlai, open grass now for Liverpool. Cody Gakpo's the target. Diaz. Still Diaz. Shot blocked. Moving in the way. Almost incidentally. Salah. That ball's behind Szoboszlai. The clearance only as far as Ryan Gravenberch though. Liverpool look to just play this game out in possession here and save some of the legs. Wow. Okay, apparently 8 minutes of stoppage time. I don't know where that has come from. In a season that's supposed to be short and stoppage time, back to the traditional stoppage time. Szoboszlai, Salah. Going to play with those two yet again. McAllister. Spraying that ball out towards Luis Diaz. And Tsimikas. Now with Cody Gakpo. Superior performance in the second half here. Liverpool. Workmanlike. There's Bradley. Oh, and Bradley's caught on it. Allison's there. Time to nick in front of Al Hamidi. Wrestling duel. And the offside flag going up against Smodics. There's the goal scorer on screen, Mo Salah. Fantastic finish. Set up the first goal. Has been pivotal to everything. His Liverpool performance in the second half, as he always feels like he is. Whenever Liverpool at their best, Mo Salah's at his best. And fair play for it as well. And it is 8 minutes of stoppage time. It is ridiculous. That's Bradley. That's Dominic Szoboszlai. Liverpool will look to just keep pinging the passes around and play around this Ipswich press. Back pass from Salah's questionable. Alisson's done very well in the end. And found the left full-back, Kostas Tsimikas. He's got willing runners, including Cody Gakpo. He has Mo Salah at the back post. Diaz at the front post. And Greaves done fantastically well to stay with Luis Diaz. He's had a ripping game. Jacob Greaves, my word. To get across in front of Luis Diaz and keep up with him in a sprint, it's fabulous. Jacob Greaves. That's a shining light in what has been a tough day for Ipswich. Szoboszlai across to take this corner kick. Szoboszlai's in swinger. Van Dijk rises high. McAllister. And that ball is gone to the supporter group in that far corner there. They can have a smile about it. He would say it was a pass. Don't think he was thinking that, but he'll say it was. About 5 minutes how to play, and I feel like we might just play it out in many regards here. Both teams spent. It's a very hot day. Both play with energy, both play with intensity. Oh, great touch from Gakpo. Back to Kostas Tsimikas. Salah's in at the back post. Gakpo's ball. Szoboszlai's there. It's come out to Mo Salah. Oh, great save. And Bradley and blocked away again. Ipswich keeping that goal difference reasonable. And these efforts come back to help them later in the season. It's Diaz. It's Bradley. Oh, another fantastic save by Walton. Maybe Liverpool aren't just going to play it out. Davis's poor flick on clearance. Salah's volley, powerful. And then Bradley nearly. Right at the end, he's actually looked really impressive going forward. Just coming onto the pitch. Slott, I think, will be a very happy man. His team's come out second half and played Some very good football. 4 minutes now to go in stoppage time for Liverpool and for Ipswich. Just turn that stat. Brendan Rodgers and Jurgen Klopp not getting a win in their first game. That's a lot. Those two tenures were both relatively successful. The first one relatively successful. The second one obviously greatly successful. So maybe that's a bit of a positive for Arne Slott. It's a poor chance from Cody Gakpo. And a yellow card for the Dutchman. That's the first Liverpool yellow we've seen all day. It's probably there. Lazy challenge from Cody Gakpo. Come to the final 3 minutes now. Quite an interesting game, to be honest with you. That harness ball. Took that for a Liverpool throw. Tell you what, fair play. There is not one bum that's left any seat in this stadium here. These fans have waited for this moment. They're going to soak every single second of it up. Just Greaves in the way again. Headed on by McAllister. Liverpool another trick up their sleeve here. Tsimikas long. Salah. He's almost admitted to the handball there. Tell you what, I was not really a fan of the in behind running and the diagonal over the top balls that they were playing, but it seemed to have worked as the game's gone deeper, running in behind and causing problems for Leif Davis. He dealt very well in the first half. Second half, different story. Hutchinson now. Can run at Kostas Tsimikas. And we're a corner off Liverpool left back. Liverpool want the clean sheet. Ipswich would love a goal on their opening day back in the Premier League. Morsey's ball. Oh. Smolix is there at the back post unmarked. Taylor's volley. Smolix. Reverse ball. Oh. Great. It's just up his tape. He found the back of the net. Canate smartly in the way. That doesn't look long for Salah. Broken up though. In the last 30 seconds here. Can Ipswich conjure up something else? What has been a positive day for them? Taylor. That ball's broken up by McAllister. Doing what he does best and being an absolute bull in that midfield. And that might as well just be that for Liverpool. And that's the opening day done. Liverpool doing it well after a high-intensity, ugly sort of first half, scrappy affair. Arne Slott got his side firing come the second half. It was scintillating Liverpool. It was luxurious Liverpool in the second half. It was a Diogo Jota 60th minute effort, set up well by Mo Salah. And then Mo Salah would go to score himself, slipping in behind to roll the ball under the hand of the Ipswich keeper. It was really, really well done from Liverpool. Looking like some of their best performances. Solid start. It's a winning start for Arne Slott and his time at Liverpool. Positives aplenty little bit for Ipswich, a lot to be excited about for Liverpool. They continue their hot start to the season in pre-season and now in the league. And Arne Slott, that's a man, a very happy man after this game here. That being said, fantastic result for them. 2-0, they go top of the Premier League after 2 games played. They'll take that. Fantastic start for them. Thank you for joining me, guys. Catch me back again on Monday. We'll have the Monday podcast, wrap everything from the Premier League. And then, obviously, reaction videos, prediction videos, and the midweek podcast come during the week. Thank you for joining me, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy that coming afternoon football action. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. See you later.